So, in this episode, I start by grabbing myself a bond. You can see I have my other account there, Frank Chanel, and I got enough money through some woodcutting, through some merching. Not the best mercher, but I got some cash. I throw the bond on it, and I'm good for 14 days. Now, at this point, I had no idea what I was going to do. Like, I said before that I kind of just play the game on instinct. I do whatever I want to do, but at this point, I really was stuck. I had no idea what to do. And so I kind of just looked it up online. A Hardcore Ironman starting guide. And there's this paste bin that I'm sure you guys know about. It's probably been around for quite some time now. But I'll link it in the description if you don't know what I'm talking about. Essentially what it does is it outlines how you should play Hardcore Ironman the efficient way. Pretty much from start to max. I'm not going to be following it completely because I read a little bit ahead and at some point it says to do Winter Todd from like 50 to 99 all in one go. And you'd have to strap me by my ball sack and force me to do that shit because I'm not going to do it voluntarily. Not all in one go, no way. The valuable time that I have every day to relax and play this game is not going to be spent for the next like 3 or 4 weeks doing Winter Todd. But I did follow it for a little bit for the first couple of steps, and I think I'm going to continue to follow it for a little bit just until I can get my grasp and kind of make my own goals here. And it started out asking me to thieve until 5 thieving on these men here and sort of wrap around underneath Lumbridge and make my way over towards Drainer. And then from there I was going to have to use the Castle Wars teleport, get my ass over to Ardougne and do some cake thieving there. And you can see me here getting this raw rat meat and some bones, supposedly for a quest in the future, I'm sure, since I was just following the guide at this point. It asked me to get Swamp Tar. It said to get like 5. But I'm the type of person that when it says minimum 5 or just get 5, I always get double just in case because I just work like that. See me make my way over here to Drainer Village to grab some cheese. But I grabbed a tomato there because why not? At this point I realized that wines were a really good food. It hit me here. So I made my way down towards the marketplace here and I grabbed a couple of those. I had to conserve some of my GP since the guide wanted me to have a couple hundred in my bank for me so that I could complete some of the quests and buy some crucial items later on in the early stages here. But I did remember that you can get this Chronicle thing. And I was just kind of browsing the shop here. I had no idea what any of this stuff was. It's been a while since I've logged into RS. And I see this cabbage cape, and I was really tempted to buy all this stuff because it looked really cool. But alas, I didn't have enough money. And being on Hardcore Ironman, it's not that simple. I can't just trade over some cash from my main. But I did get 1 charge of the Chronicle, a measly 1 charge. So I'm going to have to use that wisely until I run into some cash again. I can use it in the future. I'm here at Yanil. I had to buy chocolate bar and I believe a cake tin or a pie dish. One of those two. Can't remember right now. We'll see in a second here. But I'm going to make my way over soon here up towards Port Khazard to buy some swamp paste from the store. And I had a really, really hard time with this. Watch this here. Okay, so I go into the shop, right? And I check on the price of the swamp paste. Notice there's 461, so somebody has already been buying some of the swamp paste. So it costs 53 coins. And stupid me, I just woke up. I figured, okay, I'm just going to go kill some imps until they drop something that's useful and get enough money to go buy the swamp paste rather than just hopping worlds onto a full stock. And look at this fucking imp here. I mean, what is that bullshit interaction? Like, people want to fix so many different things in RS, but like, look at this little dance here. You know what I'm talking about? This tango crap. I was so pissed because I was killing these imps for literally like 25 minutes trying to get a good drop. I was getting ashes. I was getting chicken. I finally got like a white bead a little later on, you'll see here. And I thought, okay, great, a white bead. I know I need that for the quest for the Amulet of Accuracy, the Imp Catcher, that free-to-play quest. Really simple. I get all the colored beads, and I can just turn it in real quick. But I thought, screw it, man. I'll just sacrifice this right now so I can sell it to the store. And my God, I was so pissed off. You'll see in a second here. I get this fucking white bead. I go to the store, and it's worth like 1 coin. I'm like fuming right now at this point. I have no idea what to do, and I end up just selling a bunch of other things that I have in my inventory because I just couldn't be asked, you know, walking around. I ended up selling my fishing net. I ended up selling some other good stuff that I have in my inventory. And I was incredibly pissed off because this ended up eating up like 40 minutes of my time. You see me here just checking, like the meat's not worth anything, the wine's not worth anything, the knife isn't worth anything. Like, everything is just 0 coins, and I'm like so furious at this point. finally I get back over there, and I start killing the imps again. I'm back at the monastery, right? And I grab 2 attack here, but man, I was like livid. If I had a live reaction, like you would have seen it. Normally I don't talk to myself when I play RS, but I was like, actually spewing out words. I just couldn't believe it. I was saying things like my fucking god, man. Like where's the cash? Like why is nothing worth anything? I picked up a couple levels after the 2 attack. You see 3 attack, 4 attack, and also a hit points level, which is pretty useful. Help keep me alive. But again, I'm frantically checking everything here. Nothing is worth anything, and like I didn't even bother to check that now that the store is fully stocked. It's not going to be worth 53 coins. I think in the end it's only worth like 42. And at that point, I got up and I took a break. Like I went to the bathroom, took a piss, and I got something to eat because I was so mad. I was so mad. I sold so many things. My fishing net, which I thought I was gonna do some fishing eventually. I'm gonna have to go pick up another one there, and I finally checked the 42 coins. And I'm scrolling around like just so pissed off, man. But I go ahead and I start up Monk's Friend here. I'll make my way over to the north to the monastery. Pretty useful quest, pretty quick. It gives me some law runes, which is pretty awesome here. But again, I just want to outline what I'm going to be doing with this series. So I fully expect to die in a really stupid way eventually, because I play RuneScape in such a way where I don't normally put my full focus on the game unless I'm on more than one account at a time. It's kind of something I just put on the side, which I'm sure most people do that as well. It's really AFK, at least the way I play it. I don't really play efficiently. And so a lot of times, even on my main accounts, I find myself dying and having to run back to get my stuff because I'm just not paying attention, because I'm AFKing too much and I forget to charge my prayer with a prayer potion. I forget to eat. And I don't want the same thing to happen to my Hardcore Ironman. I've been paying a little bit more attention. But playing that way, it gets me bored a lot quicker. And while this whole Hardcore Ironman thing isn't boring right now, I'm really enjoying it. I don't want it to be that way where it gets to be sort of like a chore playing and keeping track of everything. So that's why I kind of want to go around playing the game my own way, but at the same time keeping myself safe and putting the attention in to make sure I stay alive for as long as possible. I'm not really going for the high scores or anything. I mean, at that point, or at this point rather, it's pretty much just for fun at this point, because everybody is already so highly solidified on the high scores that I think there's a guy like almost max. He's only a couple levels away from being maxed, so that's like insane. Props to that guy. But I go ahead here and I grab 30 fire making as the guide said for me to do, and the end of this video is just me getting some thieving levels. I ended up on 25 thieving at the end, and gonna continue towards that Artie Cloak 1. But the goal of the series is to enjoy the game, to document everything that I do, just have fun playing RS as it's meant to be played, and share with you guys the experience that I have. And if I die quickly within the next couple episodes, then I'll probably start over. But if I die episode 20, 21, something like that, then I'll just continue on this account as an Ironman, change up the thumbnail, and maybe rename the series or something to just regular Ironman. But anyway, the video's coming to an end here. I'm about to get 25 thieving. I'll leave you with that, and I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.